You're making more money than ever before, but somehow you're broker than you were 5 years ago. How is that even possible? Because you've fallen into the salary trap. And here's the part that terrifies me. Almost no one gets out.
Let me guess your life right now. You got that promotion, that raise you worked so hard for, finally hit that six-figure mark. Or maybe you're just making decent money for the first time ever. You told yourself, once I make this much, I'll finally be comfortable. But here you are, still living paycheck to paycheck, still checking your account before buying groceries, still stressed about money. The number went up, but the anxiety didn't go down. What happened?
Here's what nobody tells you. Your lifestyle inflates to match your income almost automatically. It's called lifestyle creep, and it's the silent killer of wealth. Think about it. When you made $30,000 a year, you survived. Maybe barely, but you did it. Then you jumped to $50,000 and suddenly that old apartment felt too small. Those old clothes felt embarrassing. That basic car felt beneath you. Before you knew it, you upgraded everything. And here's the trap within the trap. These aren't just purchases, they're commitments. That nicer apartment, that's 12 months minimum. That car lease, 3 to 5 years. That gym membership, those streaming services, that phone plan, they all auto-renew. You didn't just spend more once, you locked yourself into spending more forever. Now you're making $70,000, $80,000, maybe even $100,000, and somehow you have less freedom than when you made half that. Because back then you had options. Now you have obligations. The salary went up, but so did the cage. You became a prisoner of your own lifestyle, and the only way to maintain it is to keep climbing that salary ladder. Miss one rung and everything collapses. That's the trap.
Let me show you how this actually plays out. 5 years ago, there's a junior designer making $45,000 a year, living in a small studio, cooking at home most nights, driving a used Honda. Not thrilled about it, but managing to save about $500 a month. Fast forward to today. Same person, now a senior designer, making $95,000, more than double the old salary. Moved to a trendy downtown loft, $1,300 more per month. Upgraded to a new SUV because, they deserve it. Started eating out more because too tired to cook after those long work days. Added a personal trainer, upgraded the wardrobe, took that European vacation they'd been dreaming about. Here's the punchline. They're now saving $0 per month. Actually went into debt last month when the car needed repairs. Making more than double what they used to, but more financially stressed than ever. And the worst part, they can't go back. They've renewed that lease, locked into that car payment. Their lifestyle is now calibrated to $95,000, which means they need that salary just to survive. One bad quarter at the company, one layoff, and their entire life implodes. Meanwhile, 5 years ago when they made half as much, they could have weathered a job loss for months. More money, less security. That's the salary trap in action. So here's your action step, and it's simpler than you think. The next time you get a raise, pretend you didn't. Seriously, if you get a 10% bump, keep living like you're still at the old salary. Route that extra money straight into savings or investments before you even see it. Make it automatic so you can't talk yourself out of it. Because here's the truth. Freedom doesn't come from making more. It comes from needing less. The goal isn't a bigger salary. It's a bigger gap between what you make and what you spend. That gap is your freedom. That gap is your options. That gap is what lets you say no to the job you hate or yes to the risk you're afraid to take. Don't let your salary become your prison. If this hit home, subscribe because next time we're talking about the side income myth that's keeping you broke. Trust me, you need to hear this.